All right, here we go. The power of timing. Why 3 p.m. is the perfect time to call. Let's jump right into it. Okay, why is 3 p.m. the perfect time to call? If you don't want to watch a whole video, it's this. People are busy. You got to use some logic to figure it out. But okay, so how do we think about this? Let's create a little sticky note over here, and let's go. We have work. We have. Let's just go work. What? That's gonna drive me nuts. Oh my goodness, I'm failing. All right, so we'll go work, and we're gonna create a little marker. We're gonna go boom, but we gotta make it a certain color. Let's make it yellow. Actually, that's not. Let's just. Oh my goodness, this is what we're gonna do. We're just going to make this our blank canvas so it doesn't start resizing it. Get rid of that. Make it our blank canvas. There we go. Okay, my goodness. I can't believe I'm failing this much. We're going to make yellow work. Okay, so when are most people at work? Okay, here we go. We have, let's call it 8. Let's call it something like 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, okay? Oh my goodness, that's a crappy line. All right, so as we look here, you're like, all right, so people are in work here. Okay, good to go. Let's first just talk about mornings, okay? Do you want to call them before they go to work? I don't think so. Good luck. I mean, maybe if you're dealing with a psycho, okay? Do you want to call them after work? I would say no, okay? So then you look at like, okay, do you want to call them on the weekends? I don't think so, right? So then you look at all this time, right? All this time, you can get in touch with them. But how are you going to get in touch with them? Not by calling, okay? This is going to be off time, right? So off time, what do you do in off time? I think you have emails, okay? You can do emails, and this is so ugly. I'm just doing it with the mouse, but you have emails. Then you also have ads. That's it. That's what you get during the off times, okay? You can run Facebook ads, Google ads, retargeting ads, whatever, and you can send emails. So then you go work. All right, let's divide work some, okay? So let's go, let's make it blue, okay? So Monday is crazy, but you can still call. But let's say Monday's crazy, Tuesday morning is crazy, Wednesday's a little crazy, Thursday, Friday, good to go. So there's like the average worker in America is maybe like that's the craziest time, okay? But then you also have like, let's say 4:30 on, like this is like people are checked out here, and Friday afternoons are tough too. A lot of people leave early. So that's not good. Then you have lunch breaks. Okay. And then what you often have is, let's go back to this craziness. Is you also have like, oftentimes you have this craziness like right after lunch. Okay. So let's use our trusty green. Okay. So Monday is kind of all craziness. You might have some luck in here. Okay, let's call it like 10 to noon. And then you might have some luck in here. Let's call it like 2 to 4. Okay. What about on Tuesday? Okay, Tuesday's a little better. I would say kind of 9 to noon, right? 2 to 4. And then probably the same here, 9 to noon, 2 to 4, 9 to noon, 2 to 4, okay? good to go there. But then if you were just going to call for 1 hour a day, where would it be? Mornings kind of get thrown off. So then you're kind of left with this afternoon block. That leaves you with this kind of 3 o'clock each day, besides Friday. Do you make it Friday? I guess you can call on Friday. I hate calling Friday afternoons. We very rarely get luck. Okay. 3 o'clock is the best. If you are trying to be a surgeon and find the best time in someone's schedule, I go Friday at 3 o'clock. Daily at 3 o'clock. Okay. Daily at 3 o'clock. I also just hate Friday cold callings overall. Sometimes you can get through to people. So maybe like big decision makers, they will answer the phone. Maybe their secretary's out. You can get through to some people like that. But if you try to book a meeting on Friday for the next Tuesday, it gets canceled almost every time. Also, don't try to book meetings on Friday. Don't schedule meetings on Monday. Monday meetings seem to always get canceled. But Monday through Thursday at 3 o'clock is the best time. But then let me leave you with this, okay? But what if, I'll just use black, what if you're a high volume cold caller? What if your job is to cold call, okay? Should you just call at 3 o'clock? No, if your job is to cold call and you work 8 to 6, you just freaking cold call this whole spot, okay? Too many people are overthinking this 3 o'clock. If you only have a little bit of time during the day, sure, call at 3 o'clock daily. Okay, that I stand by title here. Okay, the power of timing. Why 3 p.m. is the perfect time to call. But if you have more time, let's put the bottom here. No one would click on this video, but it would be cold calling timing. It doesn't matter. Just freaking call. Okay, that would probably be better advice. But if you don't have that much time to call, sure, call at 3 o'clock every day. But if you're only calling for an hour a day, you're probably not going to be consistent with it, because there's no middle ground with cold calling. You can't see my hands, but there's no middle ground with cold calling. You're either not cold calling or you're cold calling like a freaking beast. Okay, but that is why if you only have an hour, you should do it at 3 p.m. There's some logic behind it. I don't know. We average probably 1 million cold calls a quarter, and you can look at the numbers and say, early afternoon, 1:30 to 4:30 is the best time to call. John from Bravo Company Digital. Reach out if you want to connect. Thanks.